1988. Before we get started, we just like to say a few notes. We really like to make sure that you all know that we don't mean to offend you at all. I mean, really, we do support the rebels in South Africa and the freshman class. Go for it. Yes. We'd also seriously like to dedicate this show to the graduating seniors. We're gonna miss you guys. Well, now that we're done with the serious notes, we're going to go into Silly Big Show.
Whoa! Hey, welcome to Big Show 88! Hey, tonight's show is dedicated to the martyrs of the 20th century. You got Mahatma Gandhi, Stephen Biko, Martin Luther King Jr., and Will Capel! No, just kidding around. Don't mean to rustle any feathers. All right, well, anyway. We had a few problems with this show.
Look, it was terrible. Look, okay, we had 19 actors, right?
Then we went down to 17.
And then up to 18.
Then down to 17.
And 18.
So we fired them all. And that's basically just what we decided to do. And so tonight's show is a rock reggae opera written in 1979 by such musical greats as The Who, Peter Gabriel, Peter Cetera, and the Bee Gees. The opening number is by Engelbert Humperdinck. It's called... Grab your microphone. Yo, apartheid sucks. Hit it, boys.
1, 2, 3, 4. Divestiture, yeah. Divestiture, yeah. Apartheid, no. Apartheid, no. Divest, get down, no.
I'm sorry. Oh, man.
Look, we tried!
It's clearly not going to work. Look, does anyone out there have an idea for a theme?
A good idea.
Oh, I do!
Yeah, what?
Oh, look, it's Sifa Monrad.
And what could you possibly want to do?
Well,
Especially dressed like that.
anyway, so you fired all us actors, but I don't hold a grudge. I'm just showing a good person I am. I'm going to help you out of your quandary.
Yeah?
Great. What do you want to do?
What do you want to do?
Indian dance big show.
What?
Oh, come on, think about it. See, I danced sub-freshman year. I danced freshman year. I danced sophomore year. I didn't dance junior year.
And we all know why she didn't dance junior year, don't we, folks?
Yeah.
Oh, no. I was just kidding. I'm sorry. Okay. Well, look, a big show needs more culture.
It'll be great.
It'll be great.
Thank
Sure you can
you.
do it. Thank you. Good. Go for it.
Goodbye. do this.
What? What? What?
Hey, wait, like, I'm half asleep, but you're still bummed out. What's going on?
She can't do the rest of the show!
What?
What? What? What do you want us to do? We gotta do a 2-hour show here, folks. This is for next week. Come on.
What? It's 5 minutes, okay? God, get off my case! It's your show, what do I care? I tried to help you out. No, all I get is complaints, fine. To see if I care, I don't. See?
All right, fine.
Well, look, what do we do then, all right? We need another good idea. Come on, please.
TV Big Show.
We now bring you Wall Street Time. This week, replacing John Washington is Richard Butkus, former linebacker for the Chicago Bears.
Hi, I'm Dick Butkus. I'm hosting tonight because John Washington quit. Know why? Because this show sucks! Seriously, folks. Our topic of parlay tonight is tax-exempt bonds. We have with us a luscious babe. Excuse me, a financial expert who just happens to be a luscious babe, Joanna Winters.
Hello, Richard. Butkus, is this?
That's right, baby.
You can call me Miss Winters.
Oh, quite a mouthful on a financial expert here. So, talk to us about bonds.
Well, tax-exempt bonds are becoming more and more of a worthwhile investment.
And why is that?
Well, imagine that this salt shaker is the economy, okay? And this Hostess Ding Dong is the gross national product in respect to the salt shaker. Now, this junkyard dog doll is the private sector, and this compact disc copy of the Beatles' Abbey Road is the industry. Now, you watch over the doll and the CD. Now, you are the government, Dick. 20 years ago, the government ate half its ding dong. Now, because you ate half your ding dong, the salt shaker is losing its salt. Now, if you don't get a bigger ding dong,
What?
then I get the doll will be angry at you, and you will lose the next big book catching it. Of course, the goalpost will be highly upset if the CD and the doll don't go for the oh greatest of ground potato chip. So, that leads to the ever-popular chicken salad sandwich in Manila on Loeb.
My next guest has nothing at all to do with Wall Street, but he did score 30 points for the big game last night. Please welcome Michael Jordan!
Thinks you want light bulb with a condom on it. As you can see, it is imperative for you, the government, to appease the CD and the doll through manipulation of the doorknob in conjunction with economic sanctions through the 13-piece lead socket
You
punch.
please, Miss Winters, I have another guest.
Oh, well.
Scram, bimbo! Vicky, sit down! Quite a game last night, eh? Yeah. So the season's been good to you? Yeah. How did you feel when you knew you'd won? Yeah. Can you describe that amazing final play? Imagine I'm the salt shaker.
Hi, I'm Susie Stevens, and this is the Susie Stevens Show. Today's show is a very important subject in today's society, drug abuse. With us today is one of the world's leading experts in drug abuse, Dr. Carlos von Stu. Dr. von Stu?
Please call me Carlos.
Carlos, well, tell us about yourself.
Well, I've been interested in drug research since I was a young man. However, due to animal rights protesters, I've had to test on myself. I once trusted a drug I know called heroids on myself. It was an attempt to reverse the effects of steroids.
Well, what have you come to show us today?
Then I brought a few examples of exactly what drugs can do to a person. You know, the effects are very serious. let us first look at the effects of cocaine on running ability. Subject number 1. That's enough. Thank you very much. Subject number 2 was administered 13 kilograms of cocaine before the show. As you see, her running ability is hampered. Let us now look at the effects of marijuana, otherwise known as pot, weed, smoky, ganja, fix, Mary Jane, or Superman stuff. Its effects on the brain are very serious. First, let us look at a normal brain. Let us now look at a brain that was administered 13 kilograms of marijuana a day. Anyway, let us lastly look at the effects of heroin on the short-term memory. We had subject number 1 and subject number 2 repeat the following sentence on the show. Help me, I am about to be administered a huge overdose by a total maniac. Subject number 1. Your sentence, please.
Help me, I'm being injected a huge maniac by a 60-watt light bulb with a condom on it.
Very close. Subject number 2. Subject number 2. Oh dear. Well, as we see, heroin is very poor for the short-term memory.
Well, thank you, Carlos. Well, we're now taking calls from our viewing audience. Hello, you're now on the air.
Oh, first I'd like to say I really like your show, Oprah.
Ma'am, this is a Susie Stevens show.
Oh, sorry.
Next call. Hello, you're on the air.
Yeah, I'd just like to comment that I think this is a wild but bad subject to do a show on.
Why do you feel that way?
Well, now I ain't no farmer. I come from a small town in Texas, but I think that the majority of America is moral and upstanding enough that they don't have to face this problem daily.
Sir, drugs are facing all of us every day.
Drugs? Isn't this the Oprah Winfrey show?
Whoa!
I'm sorry.
Last call. Hello, you're on the air.
Hi, Susie.
Yes?
I'd like to ask you a question about the show.
Shoot.
How do you expect to survive all of this from me? This is Oprah, you loser! Are you ready? You don't stand a chance!
Susie Stevens, a talk show host in the Chicago area trying to make it in show business. Her life is tormented, though, by Oprah Winfrey, the big lady with the big mouth. Susie went past her stop on Easy Street and ended up in a place we call the Twilight Zone.
Ever since I was a small child, I've always loved television. The thing I love most about television are the commercials. My personal favorite is the Nike commercial where they have a Beatles song, and I think this is great that they managed to get the Beatles back together. I mean, Nike really needed a gimmick, and this is it, you know. And the other ad I love is this Metamucil ad, where they have this lady. She says, "Imagine what it would feel like to be regular for the rest of your life." And I thought to myself, yeah, all right.
6, 9, point. 8, 3, 5, point. 4, 2, 7. Something strange, foreboding, and unspeakably hideous has appeared on my bottom. Is it a mole or something else? It is an obligation, nay, a duty as captain to make sure as few members of the crew find out about this little problem. Already, I fear, they are beginning to suspect.
For future reference, Captain, I would suggest you do not read your star log out loud outside your personal quarters.
Thank you, sir. Check out! How far are we from planet Beta 5?
15 light years, Captain.
15 light years? At this rate, we won't be arriving for, well, for another 10 minutes. At least! Engine room!
Scott here.
Scotty, accelerate to warp 8.
Warp 8? Captain, that's never been done before. You can't imagine the risks we'd be taking.
I don't care about the risks, Scotty. It is imminent that we get to planet Beta 5 as soon as possible.
But Captain, you don't understand. The engines cannot take the strain. And we're running out of dilithium crystals again.
Again?
You got the stuff?
You got the money?
Here.
You gotta watch out, you know. Things are tightening up.
We're out of lithium crystals again. I can't believe this. Scotty, how come every other episode we're out of lithium crystals? We just got a whole new supply last week. What are you guys doing with this stuff anyway? Starting it? Well, anyway, Scotty, do whatever you can. I have crucial work to do on the surface. Kirk, out.
Captain, here's the report you ordered on the nightlife in the Beta system.
Thank you, Owen. Did I ever tell you that eyes is blue and as beautiful as the planet Rigel 4?
Thank you, Captain. Wow, the captain is so dreamy.
Yeah, he's got a big spot on his butt.
That's fine. This is what we've been waiting for. Nightlife on the Beta system. You know, Spock, all the women on planet Beta 5 have got 3.
Captain, I'm a being of pure logic. Material things are of little value to me.
No matter. We also have a meeting with an important magistrate there about a problem they've been having with a group of creatures.
And according to our current records, the have been extinct for nearly 100 years.
Apparently not! A group of them have been randomly killing the inhabitants there as of late. But after that little bit of business, we'll see where it goes from there. Right now, I gotta see the doctor. Sick bay. McCoy! Bones, where are you?
Captain! Captain! Bones is dead. They're all dead.
What?
It was horrible. I entered the secondary sick bay, and at first, all I saw was blood. Blood, everywhere, blood. And then I saw the bodies, horribly mutilated, torn limb from limb. And the poor doctor, his head ripped off with a cheese grater.
All right, that's enough, Inside. Sorry about that, Captain. We usually keep our mental patients restrained.
Bones, Spock, and I are gonna check out the Beta system.
Really? I hear all the women there have 3.
Yeah, well, I was wondering if you wanted to know that.
Yeah, sure. Why did you come here to see me about?
Excuse me?
Why are you here to see me? What do you want me to...
My posterior.
Excuse me?
He's got a big spot on one of his buns.
Thank you, yeoman. Well, let's have a look at that.
A little labor.
Well, Captain, I'll have the yeoman here administer this antibody, and it'll be all cleared up in a few days.
Thank you, yeoman. Did I ever tell you how beautiful your hair... Stop it, Captain. Spock, have the transporter room ready for the landing party's departure for planet Beta 5.
Yes, Captain.
I'm leaving Checkup in charge while Spock, Bones, and I beam to the surface.
Hey, Captain, why not leave a woman in charge for once?
Yeah! Shut up! Leave us down, Scotty.
Don't worry, honey. I have a plan.
Well, here we are.
Magistrate Colby. He seems to be at leisure, Captain.
He's dead, Jim!
Got him! Beam down security personnel!
Right to bay, Captain.
Over there, Ensign!
He's dead, Jim!
Now that that capitalist pig dog is off of the ship, we can do things my way.
There he is! Sack him, girls!
Oh no, it's a yeoman revolt!
Shut up! Get us out of here!
Shut up, Captain! It's party time!
Like, we're in a rather tight fix.
Here comes the angler.
Well, that wasn't so tough.
Damn it, Jim. You're so masculine. I can't stand it.
Well, Spock, how about that night on the town?
Yeah, what the hell?
Hi, I'm here to talk to you about automatic weapons. I'm Sarah Gushy of the National Rifle Association, and I'd like to present to you the 9mm Uzi. Now, the Uzi fires 65 rounds every 3 seconds, and it's the best protection hunting weapon available. This baby will clear out a forest of deer in 8¼ seconds tops. Yeah. Hunting. Okay, imagine you hear a bump in the night, so you go downstairs. When you find that a deer has broken into your house, this baby will take care of it fast. Imagine you find a deer trying to steal your car. Those critters don't get more intimidated than when they have the barrel of an automatic weapon pointing down their scummy little bovine throat. So buy the Uzi, because the deer are getting vicious this year.
From New York, a town where no one's afraid to say I love you. We bring a man who has kissed more women than Hugo Saskin. David Letterman!
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Late Night. My name is David Letterman. I'll be your host for tonight. Here on the keyboard, we have Mr. Don Brunswick. Paul Schaefer's off in Albuquerque learning how to laugh. Anyway, did any of you see this in the news? In actually Roscoe County, Kansas, they arrested a senior citizen for failing to clean her false teeth, which was See, what we're doing is called laying a foundation, for the pyramid of comedy, you see. Hey, you start off slow and then you build up to the pinnacle, is it?
Pyramid of comedy. I like it, Dave.
Okay, let's just hope they do. Well, anyway, I'm sure you're all wondering where Johnny Carson and I get our little news tidbits, and actually it's from a fine quality piece of journalism called the Daily News and Horoscope, which is... Okay. Yes, the pyramid of comedy. Okay, well, we've got a great show for you tonight. We have Mr. John Vanderbilt, we have Don Brunswick in the band, and of course we are going to have Mr. Hum Davidson here to yodel your favorite folk song. So if you could give a nice warm welcome to Mr. Don Brunswick.
Thanks, Dave. Oh, I saw Hum and the guys over at the club last weekend. Let me tell you, they really rock.
Okay, Okay, well, we'll be looking forward to that. Anyway, tonight is the night that we take time out to answer our voluminous viewer mail. Our first letter comes to us from Yak Bite, New York. Dear Dave, why is your hair always so messy? Can't you afford a comb? Signed, John Hancock. Dear John,
Why the hell don't you get a life? I mean, just lay off. Who are you to criticize my life? You better just hope I don't find out where you live, because if I do...
Dave! Don't get hysterical, Dave. Just a ladder.
okay. Just a little joke there, folks. Okay. Anyway, should we do the top 10 list? Okay. Tonight's top 10 list here from the home office in Lincoln, Nebraska. The top 10 things that I do with the gap between my front teeth. Okay, all right, here are the top 10 things I do with this gap. Number 10, floss it regularly. Number 9, brush it regularly. Number 8, spit tobacco through it. Number 7, whistle through it. Number 6, keep my comb in it. Number 5, let the bats out at night. Number 4, stick my gum in it during meals. Number 3, scare little kids by smiling. Number 2, park my Porsche at N. May I have a drum roll, please?
No.
Okay. The number 1 thing that I do with this gap between my front teeth is fill it with putty so I can go out incognito. Okay, my first guest is Mr. John Vanderbilt. Do we have John here? Dave? Hi, John. Okay. John and I have been good friends for a long time, even since before he learned that he could channel the voice of a 10,000-year-old Sumerian god king. So, now, maybe I've known him a little longer than I think. Anyway, can you tell us a little bit about this person?
Certainly, Dave. I channel the voice of the Sumerian god king chief Ramadani, who lived approximately 10,300 years ago.
Okay, now I'm to understand that Chief Ramadani. Okay, delivers tax advice in English.
Indeed. He's quite talented, in fact.
Okay, now could you let us speak to him now?
Sure. Let me prepare. I am ready now, Dave.
Now who's ready now?
I, Chief Ramadani, speak! Right, not off business lunches as 100% deductions. They are only worth 60% now. Also, that you have not yet bought your new car. You are foolish!
Okay, thanks for the info.
The deductions are now worthless!
Davidson, my next guest is...
Silence! Mortal! College students, be warned! You now pay tuition on taxes you don't pay!
Say, Rama, you don't know what Susie is, do you?
Mortal! I am not through!
Stop! Come on, business lunch is at 30% deductions.
And if that's wrong, who knows what else is?
All right, just forget it. All right, TV Big Show is a good try, but it's not gonna work. Fine, cast meeting, everyone out on stage. We have some crew people. Yeah, thanks. All right, look, guys, these people don't look like they've gotten their money worth, all right? We've gone through 3 themes. They were good tries. They didn't work, all right? We've got to come up with something else. Something good. Something funny. Deborah. Yeah.
Samurai helmets with bunny ears!
Yeah.
Wait.
That's the weirdest thing I've ever heard.
I think I got some.
Okay.
How about a story
Yeah.
about a little boy with a funny name like Milo or something?
Yeah.
Then he goes through like a place like a toll booth or something. And he winds up in a strange land.
Yeah, do it, baby, do it!
And meets strange people.
Oh, yeah.
And learns about letters and numbers.
Oh, yeah.
No, this is stupid.
Yeah.
It never worked.
Come on, we need a good idea. You guys are creative.
Freshman girls.
Freshman girls, big show?
Yeah.
Hey, do whatever you want, Emily.
I had this really weird experience. I don't know if it's true, but my mom keeps telling me it's true. Well, like, one night my bed started lifting up off the floor and my head started spinning around 360 degrees. I started puking up green pea soup and saying things like,
I am not the enemy you once knew. I am the Lord Hellfire.
Well, you know, over here in Big Show, there's got to be a really stupid skit. So, this is it. Give me an O! O! Give me an O! O! Give me an E! E! Give me a B! B! What's it spell? Loeb! Give me a G!
Where do you want it?
We would like it to be known that we in no way wish to offend the freshman girls.
Class. Right.
Class. Girls. Oh, no, just forget it. Go.
Okay, so like, I told that freak Bobby Thompson that he'd better leave me alone, right? I told him that Ricky Hills had like a definite interest in me, right? And like that Ricky would like not appreciate this jerk pestering me all the time, you know?
Like, oh my gosh, like, what did he do?
Oh, he backed up. I mean, he's a creep, but he's not like stupid, you know?
But I didn't know Ricky Hilster liked you. When did it happen?
Well, it hasn't exactly happened yet, kind of.
Oh.
But like yesterday, when we were passing each other in the halls, get this, he like really actually smiled, and he was only 15 feet away.
I'm too cool!
Like, I know, like I almost had like a crisis right in the middle of the hallway, but I like walked into the girls' bathroom, you know, and I like screamed, you know, and then I like fixed up my hair. Like Missy Turner's was there, and I told her about it, and she was like really impressed, and she said it was like a definite sign.
Oh, I know.
So like, anyway.
He really actually smiled at you?
Well, he didn't actually smile at me, you know, kind of.
Oh.
But I mean, think about it. I mean, a hunk like Ricky has like 50 million girls dying for him, and he's like too mature to like just drop them all at once, you know? So like if he's gonna show an interest in any one girl, he has to be like subtle about it. I mean, like discreet.
Oh.
So like if he smiles near you, it must mean something. I mean, think about it.
I guess so.
Like, anyway, I've got it all planned out for tomorrow. I'm gonna look so hot, you know, I'm gonna like wear my Gush jeans with the custom-made knee rips, you know, and then like, if I pass by Ricky in the halls tomorrow, I'm gonna say in a really loud and caring voice to whoever I'm walking with, but now I'm like totally free. There's like no one in my life anymore. That'll like indicate to him that I'm like free and available, you know?
Wait a minute, so like, I thought you and Tony Smith like had...
Oh, no way! I mean, get out of here. I've already been going with him for 5 days, you know? You know, he's kind of like a lower class scum anyway. I mean, get a life.
Get a brain.
Get a personality. So like, anyway, I figure I shouldn't like restrict myself, you know? I should like expand and grow, you know?
Yeah, I guess you're right. And anyway, it'll be an excuse to go shopping! Because like when I broke up with Roy yesterday, you know, I just went out to the mall with Tiffany, and I bought myself a sweater and some earrings and some ultra moist violet and gold mascara, and I felt just fine. I mean, like, really, you know?
Well, cool. I mean, you shouldn't like let these things bother you.
I know, like, I didn't. But it was like a real pain in the butt, you know, when I came home, because like my mom, she took one look at the receipts and like had a major cow. I mean, I could almost hear the mooing, you know?
Like why?
I was just screaming at me about the cost. The sweater only cost $67, you know?
My God, where did you go? The flea market?
I know, and so I was like, Mom, calm down. Let's be like just a little bit reasonable. And can you believe it? She begins crying. Okay, this is gonna be just a little too much for me. So I'm like, what is your problem, Mother? And she was like, I want you to be so inconsiderate. I'm feeling blah, blah, blah.
But what did?
Oh, just stupid. My father's been laid off at his job.
Oh, you're not serious?
Oh, I am.
How totally gauche. I mean, it's like some cheap romance or something.
I know, but like my parents are being totally immature about it. I mean, we still have our car, right?
And we still have our house, you know. We can't be that bad off, so I don't see why I can't have my bi-monthly wardrobe changed.
Are you serious? You mean they're not even letting you have that?
I thought they'd like gone insane, you know.
So like, what did you do?
I mean, like, what could I do? They restricted my clothing allowance to $20 a week, so please, excuse me if I come to school in rags for the next few days. I might even have to wear the same clothes twice.
My God, you poor thing!
But then, you know, I mean, I thought, is there anything like, you know, like more purposeful to my life, you know, than this obsession with like material possessions? Can I have lived my entire life totally unaware of the finer things in life and concerned only with the vanities and frivolities of indulgence? I mean, are there places other than the mall and the hairdressers? Are there more substantial pieces of literature than Vogue and Cosmopolitan? Is there a greater, more encompassing future than going to prom with Kevin Delaware? And if so, how can I obtain it, having wasted my life so far? Or is it already too late? Have I obliterated any chance of reaching further and finer horizons? Have I? Have I?
Like, what are you talking about? Like, I don't know. Look, I gotta run, okay? Facial moisturizing tips for today's teen is on TV now.
Yeah, I committed this month's TV Sub Digest.
Okay, catch you later. Bye-bye.
What you want in the joint? I could see you were a man of distinction, a real big spender, good looking, so refined. Say, wouldn't you like to know what's going on in my mind? So let me get right to the point. I don't pop my cork for every guy I see. Hey, big spender. Wouldn't you like to have fun, fun, fun? How's about a few laughs, laughs? I can show you a good time. Let me show you a good time. The moment you walked in the joint, I could see you were a man of distinction, a real big spender, good looking, so refined. So wouldn't you like to know what's going on in my mind? So let me get right to the point. I don't pop my cork for every guy I see. Hey, big spender. Hey, big spender. Hey, big spender. Spend a little time with me. Spend a little time with me. Spend a little time with me.
I've always wondered, ever since I was a little kid, and even till just recently, just what this sex thing was all about. Wherever I go, it's always the biggest topic of conversation. What makes this activity so interesting that no one ever gets sick of it? Well, one day, I decided to find out for myself.
May I help you?
Yes, I would like to have sex.
All right. Let me just for a little while, and I'll be right back.
I studied the pamphlet she gave me quite carefully, and I managed to read the whole thing before she returned. But I still couldn't quite figure out what made the whole thing so appealing. I was hoping she would show me.
All right. That's what you need.
This is it? I was thinking there was maybe something a bit more substantial.
Here you go. most important thing about sex is that you have to practice if you want to be really good. First, play with yourself for a while until you feel one. Then try it with someone else. Pretty soon, you'll be working like a charm.
She made it all sound pretty easy, but I saw a great task before me. I practiced whenever I could, until one day I thought I was ready. Sorry, Mrs. Finkbaum. I decided to call Julia Bromowitz. Hello? Hello, Julia? Hi, it's Morty. Yeah, I was wondering if you wanted to have sex this afternoon. Great, I'll meet you at the Sandlot. I'm going away! Oops. Sorry, Mrs. Finkbaum.
I'm sorry, Morty. I'm not very good. It's my first time.
It's all right, Julia. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it sure was. You still need some work in a few areas, though.
Yeah? Like, which ones?
Oh, nothing much, really. It's just you get too excited. It throws your timing.
You want to do this again next weekend, Julia?
Sure, Morty.
Great. Finally, I began to see what all the fuss was about. I was practicing harder than ever until finally the weekend rolled around.
Hi, Morty. I hope you don't mind. I brought some friends.
Oh, no, Julia. I never thought of group sex before, but it sounded like a lot of fun. Finally, I know what sex is about, and I just can't get enough of it. We can't always get everything worked out, though, so sometimes it's almost as much fun to watch sex on television. All right! Sex, America's favorite pastime.
Forget it!
I'll take off the time!
Oh, excuse me, is this seat taken?
Oh, no, go right ahead.
Thanks. I love Hawaii, especially in the winter.
So do I. I always take my holidays here. Or in Iceland.
Iceland?
Oh, yeah, great place. Ever been there?
Not to Iceland. I hear it's beautiful, though.
Oh, yeah. The greens and yellows in fall are just spectacular. Sometimes I like to sit back with a fine chablis and watch the sunset. It's too bad about their president, though.
Their president? What happened?
He's gonna kick it next week.
Seymour, Nice, Dexter, Gullerud, Loeb. Are you a spy or something?
Oh, no. Are you?
Yeah, I'm an undercover CIA agent. I haven't heard anything about the president of Iceland dying, though.
Well, I usually find out before most other people.
Jim Reardon.
Hi, Jim. I'm the Grim Reaper.
I see. So you have to touch someone for them to die?
Well, yeah.
Well, what about...
Let him suffer. Oh, yeah. Same to you, bud. No.
Aaron! God, this stinks.
This stinks?
This stinks. I'm sorry, look.
You call my vacation in Hawaii? You say it stinks?
Look, our characters are poorly developed, the jokes are not funny, and the set stinks!
What the hell's all this about the set?
It stinks!
Look at this crew! They bleed their blood to build you the set. Climbing taller and hang these lights. And you call yourself an American!
Oh, gee, never thought of it that way.
Be better, mister!
Yeah. Here's for insulting my script.
I'm sorry. Just don't forget it. Get off stage. Everyone leave. Go home.
Else you want, sir?
They're right. That stinks. All right. So what are we gonna do now? Anybody got any really good ideas? Concha?
Hey, we want to do ancient Greek literature!
What?
Ancient Greek literature!
Forget it. To be
You big bully! You big bully!
Far be it from me to argue with persuasion tactics like that. Fine by me. Hey, Kathy. Kathy. Here. Yeah. Kathy's up, everyone. Excuse me, wait. Could someone please tell me what's going on? There's a scene that takes place in Cloud Cuckoo Land, and these two guys are cutting off the sacrificial smoke to the gods. So the gods have come. Whoa! Whoa. How do you do that? Oh, my parents abandoned me in the jungle and I was raised by birds. Never mind. So the gods come down to sue for peace, to get them to release the sacrificial smoke, and so everything will be returned to the status quo. Yeah, okay. So it's like a Greek-Korean war. Well, okay, The Birds. This is what this is from. It's The Birds by Aristophanes.
You know, you can make a lot of money doing that.
Yeah, I'm going to take it in.
Oh my goodness, I got to hurry!
coming. The moment's at hand that our fate may be decided.
I can bring you armies of birds for support.
No, I must handle this alone. We mustn't let them know we expect them. It will give everything away. I won't even pretend to notice them. Here, you help me here. Epop, you stand by the rocks, and when the meeting is over, you can spread the word.
As you say, oh leader.
Keep your nose out of that. You'll sniff up all the smell. I'm going to win a war with that smell.
We got another war? Where's that fork? This damn smoke, I wish they'd cut that stuff out. On your dignity, gods, this is Cloud's cuckoo land, whither we come as ambassadors. You, barbarian god, look at your cloak. What a mess. Throw it over your shoulder. What is the matter with you? You are the most uncouth god I've ever seen. Leave me alone! Leave me alone! Oh, democracy, where are you leading us?
Come on, let's be ambassadors!
Will you please wait, my dear nephew Hercules, until you have been instructed? Or did you have some plan of your own?
Certainly. There's the fellow. Let me strangle him to death.
My dear nephew, may I remind you that we are ambassadors of peace.
Sure, when I strangle him, we got peace. What do you want?
I want to go back where we came from.
How is it that he hasn't noticed our smoke? I'd hate to put up with this for nothing.
Hand me the grater. Get me the spice for this sauce. Where is the cheese? And love the fire a little bit. More charcoal.
Mortal, we three who greet you are gods.
Busy just now. Make me the sauce. Where are the pickles? Get me the pickles.
That sauce smells nice!
Why, yes, of course. It's my own recipe.
What you roasting there?
Pig. Who? Later we'll have some nice plum fowl. Salt, please get me the salt.
I thought you liked birds. Didn't think you'd roast them.
Oh, there were some birds who wouldn't join the party. Politically unreliable. Time, please, wild time.
Are you going to cook the whole meal before you acknowledge us?
What? What's that? Neptune, well, for heaven's sake. Didn't notice you.
Well, now that I have your ear, we have been sent by the gods to sue for peace.
Yes. Mustn't let this get too done. There's no more olive oil. Please.
Oh, you gotta have olive oil. Plenty of olive oil.
I told Zeus I didn't want the strong. Sir.
What's that? Excuse me. Wouldn't want to spoil a tasty snack like that. Personally, I'm hungry.
Well, what we have come to say is this. We do not wish to fight you. We are eager to be your friends, to be of service. I'm sure we can negotiate. Now, on our part, we are willing to supply you constantly with warm weather. Further, to see that you always have rainwater in your pools. Now, on these points, we are prepared to work.
Well, now, we're just as interested in peace as you are. We have no plans for aggression, and we're also ready to bargain. We have just one condition. Zeus must give up. We take the scepter. Now, if you three will simply agree to this, I shall invite you all to dinner.
I agree.
You jackass! When are you going to stop being such a fathead? Just because you're a fool and a glutton, do you want to dethrone your own father?
He'd be mad.
No, you're not facing the facts. The gods would be even more obligated.
I hope you can sell this one.
Here, how are things now? You gods are stuck up there behind all those clouds. You don't see half of what's going on down below. Men are doing all kinds of things behind your back, especially on cloudy days. But if you hand things over to the birds, we'll watch out for you. Birds get around. Say some man down on earth has promised to offer a certain sacrifice if he gets a favor. Well, let's say he gets a favor and forget all about the sacrifice. We'll keep track of him, and if he doesn't pay up, we'll peck his eyes out. Or we'll at least collect double from his farmyard for you.
Of course, there is something in what you say.
See, I ain't such a fathead.
What do you say?
If it ain't one dumb thing, it's another.
See, he agrees
2. I'm not sure I can count that as an official vote. Oh, Barbarian God, what is your considered opinion? When do we eat? See there, now what do you say? Since I'm not voted 2-1, she get a whole vote? I consent as well. You shall receive the scepter. Oh, I almost forgot. There is one other thing. I must receive Iris in marriage. Zeus can have all the others. I want only Iris. Then you don't want Pete. Just little Iris? The gods do not marry beneath them. Come, we must go. Fine, fine, fine. It doesn't matter to me. How's that gravy coming? That's right, stir good. Have you ever smelled anything like that? Here, have a taste.
I don't want to go to no war about no woman.
It is annoying. I never cared much for Iris anyway. But what can we do?
We can give in.
I'm sorry, but that is impossible.
You go back. I'm giving in.
You blockhead, don't you see? It's not simply a matter of Zeus losing everything. You lose everything too. So Aaron.
Oh.
No, you don't. Don't let him take you in with that story. Come here, I want to work with you. As far as Zeus goes, you may be his son, but you're not his heir.
What do you mean?
I hate to be the one to break it to you. You should have been told. It's been all over Olympus for years.
What has?
I'm sorry, but you're illegitimate.
What?
That's the way it is. You won't get a thing. Here, what are you telling my feeble-minded nephew?
He says I'm a wah, wah, wah.
I was simply mentioning his origins.
Uncle Neptune, is it true?
Well, you're a big boy now, Hercules. It's time you knew. Poor fellow, he didn't know. What's it to him? He will give you something in his will. I will give you something right now. Roast pig.
I always knew there was something about me.
Be on my side. I will make you a king and I will feed you on bird's milk and honey.
Take me. I wasn't wanted.
Neptune, I got his vote. You haven't got mine. Well, then it still depends on old stupid here, I guess. What do you say? A stupid vote. Yes, we've done it.
And you never told me.
All right, I give in. Peace is made. And just to think, we have the wedding feast already.
You go get Iris. I'll watch the rose.
No way, you're too fat as it is. Look here, I have an idea. You go up to Olympus and you tell the gods. That will make them respect you. Bring me Iris. You go get the bird, spread the glad tidings. Then you turn the roast and don't burn it. I am not the god of the kitchen. You are taking orders from me now. Remember that. Oh, Bird King, the treaty is concluded. The universe is ours. There lies a region out of sight, far within the realm of night, far from torch and candlelight. There a feast of meal and wine, men and demigods may join. There they banquet, there they dine, while the light of day prevails, honoring the man, the only man who never fails. Stand aside and clear the ground, spreading in a circle round, with the worthy welcoming to salute our noble king.
Folks, you're in luck. Tonight, because of the heat, it's a 7-minute, 39-second intermission. Yeah. The anything goes girls will entertain you during intermission.
It better be a 7-minute.
I'm just kidding.
7 seconds.
And?
What do you mean, and? You've lived over 40 years longer than any other human being, and you're both able and energetic, and what's more, you don't look a day over 7.
Oh yeah.
Please, Mr. Grimswell, tell the world your secret. How have you managed to live this long and in better shape than men a century younger than you?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Please, Mr. Grimswell, may I call you George?
Why, certainly. But my name's Harlan.
Harlan, please. Think of the people of the world. Think of all the lives that would be saved, and the idleness of age perhaps removed forever.
Oh, all right. I'll tell you. You ready?
Yes?
You gotta have faith in yourself.
That's it. You live to be 170 years old, and that's your only secret?
That's right. Faith, the faith, the faith. Huh. Oh, that and these pills.
What kind of pills?
Oh, just part of a little formula I brought over from Eastern Europe. I was too afraid to try them as a young man, but once I reached the age of about 80, I discovered I had nothing left to lose. So I tried one. Now I make them myself and take one every other month or so. Look at me now. I haven't aged a day since, so to speak.
This is amazing. Please, how do you make these pills?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Mr. Grimswell.
Well, it's basically herbs. Yeah, basically natural ingredients. Except perhaps one.
What is it?
Wouldn't you like to know? Well, perhaps you'd like to try one.
Me? No, I really shouldn't.
Oh, all right then.
No, wait. I guess I could try just one. I mean, it wouldn't hurt.
Here you go. It's chewable. You don't need water.
It's very bitter, and this little thing does the trick?
It should.
Harlan Grimswell, vampire. Harlan Grimswell, formerly known as Count Grimswell, in his native part of Eastern Europe, where he lived before he was driven off over 1.5 centuries ago, has always been a kindly, peaceable, fun-loving man. Recently, however, he has had some visitors.
Yeah, 3 in 1 week. Lucky me. Gee, I'm famished. I wonder if the dog pound is open on Sundays. Who could that be? Another visitor?
Mr. Grimswell, I'm sorry to disturb you. I'm Investigator Greenberg, and I'm afraid I'm going to ask you a few questions.
Come right in. Have a seat. Now, what is this all about?
Mr. Grimswell, do you recall any news reporters or any similar people visiting your house recently?
Why, yes. I believe there were 2 news reporters and a graduate student working on her thesis.
Mr. Grimswell, I'm going to get straight to the point here. The people whom you mentioned having visited you have all quite mysteriously disappeared immediately after having visited you at this house. Now, I have here some police reports, which I'd like you to read, containing, of course, the names and dates of the, just sort of darkened here. Do you mind if I lift the blind?
Oh, please, don't bother. I'll just step into the next room and settle in.
Mr. Grimswell, why do you have all these heavy blinds on all the windows?
Oh, don't worry, Mr. Greenberg. I have nothing to hide. It's just I have cataract. Yeah, that's it. My eyes are sensitive to bright light. You just wait a minute while I get you that vamp. Oh, lamp. Where did I put that thing anyway?
Mr. Grimswell, don't bother with it.
Are you sure?
Yes, I think you get my point. Mr. Grimswell, can you just tell me what you do know about the disappearances of these individuals?
Well, I guess it is all my fault. Well, the first reporter arrived at my house, and we got to the point of the interview when she wanted to know what my secret was. That is, my secret for living as long as I have. At first I wouldn't tell her, but she was very persistent, so I shot her.
What?
Just kidding. Eventually I did tell her, and then it was as if she went pale, somewhat like she was in shock or something. Well, basically the interview ended there, and I had to lead her to the door. For the other reporter, essentially the same story.
And the college student, her too?
Well, I didn't exactly tell her the secret, but I hinted at it, and I'm afraid she put all the facts together. I can't believe they've all disappeared.
Mr. Grimswell, could you please just tell me?
No, please, don't ask me what the secret is.
No, of course not. Mr. Grimswell, I'm going to get back to you on this. If nothing comes to light in the next few days, I'll have to pursue this line of questioning further.
Very well, Mr. Greenberg. I think he knows more than he's letting on.
Excuse me, ma'am. I'd like to buy one of them eggs you're selling.
Who told you I was selling eggs?
Well, you did.
I never did.
Yes, you did.
I never seen it any my
Ma'am, you said you were selling tortoise eggs.
Oh, I haven't got any left.
You don't. What about that one right there?
Oh, it's just a chicken's egg painted white because it was brown.
A chicken's egg painted white because it was brown.
No, you fool! A tortoise egg. Tortoise, tortoise.
But you just said it was a chicken's egg painted white because it was brown.
You'll have to blame little Irwin for that. Irwin! Oh! Whoa! Whoa! Ah!
Yeah. Well, can I buy my egg now?
Sure, how much is it?
Oh, no, not this again.
But honestly, Steve, you've just got to compare the shop nowadays and buy tortoise eggs. Did I tell you when I was shopping for tortoise eggs, I was nearly hit by a passing truck? Those were my young and foolish days. Time changes everything. I want some octopus eggs.
Ma'am, I want my egg.
Well, fine, it's yours. It won't crack.
That night, Greenberg had a horrible nightmare. It started out nice enough.
Greenberg, old boy! You know that promotion you've been working one tireless hours for? Well, it's yours!
Oh, Chief, thanks.
Naughty, naughty! That's not all! You can tell Mary that vacation is yours too! To Belize City, Mexico!
Oh, Chief.
Just then, Greenberg looked out the window and saw Grimswell. Suddenly, it was night. Grimswell looked at Greenberg and smiled. Just then, Greenberg knew what Grimswell really was.
Chief, I think I got it.
No, come on, stay, what? No, something's wrong, have a smoke here.
Chief, I gotta go.
No, come on, talk to you, I just gave you a promotion, all right? Let's jive, let's rap. Okay, see that new Enemy Centerfold and Playboy?
After what seemed like an eternity, Greenberg escaped the chief and went home. Immediately, however, he knew something was wrong.
Mary, I'm home. Mary? Mary? Hello. Get me a 48-hour watch on the Grimswell place. Thank you.
Greenberg was now a man, obsessed, searching to find out whether there was such a thing as a vampire, and struggling to prove to himself that he was not going crazy.
Hello. I would like to see about the books.
Hello, and welcome to Bud's Novelty Snuff. I'm Bud. What can I do you for? We got buzzers, beepers, specialized fast bugs, soluble glue. Fake doggy do, rubber burning fires, collapsible spare tires, squirt guns, plastic guns, massive drill wire muffs and nimble, buggy ice cubes, and an egg.
An egg?
Sure. You want it?
No.
Arwen!
Oh my God. I'm looking for the books.
Books?
Yes, I was told you have some very rare and exotic books somewhere in this place.
Oh yeah, downstairs.
After half an hour of searching, Greenberg finally found what he was looking for.
I'll take this.
Ah, into vampires, huh? Say, I've got just the thing for you. A real vampire killing steak. $2. And it's yours. Hey, buddy, what's up with you?
If it ain't fun, something, it's a
Must
must.
have it. How much?
Yours for only $12.
But it's only a wooden stake.
Yeah, but look at this workmanship. I won't take anything less than 10.
All right, 10 in the book.
That day, Greenberg had several interviews with people of the town. Anyone who knew anything about Grimswell.
Excuse me, ma'am. Do you know Harlan?
Harlan is the most cruel, vulgar person. He used people and disposed of them. We're going to lynch this twisted worm. Harlan strictly stays our over.
Ma'am, Harlan Grimswell.
Oh, Grimswell. You wouldn't hurt a fly.
Excuse me, ma'am. Do you know Harlan Grimswell?
Oh, yes. He's always coming around the Humane Society where I work. In fact, according to our papers, he's got more pets than anyone else in the city. I guess when you're that old, you have to have something to keep you going.
Greenberg was working on a hunch, but now his hunch had become a certainty.
Hello, this is Investigator Greensburg. I want to know how the watch has been on the Grimswell place. Oh, yes. He only goes out at night, even to do his gardening. Yes. Where is he now? The Mini Mart on South. Thank you very much.
Damn it. I hate it when they don't double back the grocery.
Grimswell, stop where you are.
Yes?
Under my coat, I have a steak.
So what? I've got 3 pork chops and a chicken.
No, fool! A wooden steak! No! Die, foul thing of the night!
But he was always such a nice Jewish boy.
And so, here ends our story. Proving that good triumphs over evil, obsession leads to ruin, and you can't get a good steak for under $10.
Oh no, we ran out of material. Oh, cast meeting.
Really?
All right, I like this vampire thing. It was a good thought, but you know we can't do a whole act on vampires. Ow! All right, look. We need a good idea. Something really, really good. Someone have something of high comedic value, yet something beautiful. Something that, no, just someone have an idea. Hello? Anyone? Andrea?
Oh my God! Matthew Broderick is responsible for the deaths of 2 people.
Look, someone, come on.
I know. We do a sketch, protesting Frenching in the halls.
Hey, do you have anything, Troy? Yeah, I got you. No. Look, does someone have an idea, please? Something good.
Mr. Aaron?
Yeah?
I got an idea.
What?
Can we do 17th century French authors?
Good evening, and welcome to 17th Century French Authors Big Show. I'm Bill, and I've been researching this for a while, and I'm confident that we offer you a full comedy sampling of such greats as
Voltaire.
Yeah, Voltaire, the Marquis de Sade, and Marquis de Sade, and Victor Hugo. Let's begin with Hugo's greatest work, Les Miserables. Les Miserables. Valjean walked down the street. On either side of him, he saw suffering and despair. People wailed in pain and agony. Please, sir, help me! And
kills me every time.
Next, let's look at the sadist himself. They saw. Let's see, where was
Page 94.
Yes, that's where I was. Okay.
The other evening, I had a very interesting experience. A young lady entered my house and, well,
you know, after that, it ain't really fit to read. Let's look at the greatest of all 17th century French authors, Voltaire. Voltaire. We'll be looking at his masterpiece, Binky the Clown. One morning, Binky woke up. He said to himself, geez, I sure could use a smoke. So he got up and put on his big floppy clown shoes and his nice big fluffy red clown wig and his little clown nose and his clown face. And he walked off to the store to buy a pack of cigarettes. In he walked. He knew the owner well. Mr. Hooper owned the store. Hi, Binky, said Mr. Hooper. Shut up, jerkface. Give me a pack of cigarettes. While you're at it, give me all the money in the cash register. But Binky, you're usually such a nice clown. No more Mr. Nice Clown, you what? From now on, the people of Sesame Street will fear the name Binky. This goes to show the internal conflict a clown undergoes while dealing with the general public. I hope that you've enjoyed my little presentation and that you will remember your local library on National Charity Week and that you will remember my motto, folks. Read. No! Get off!
Look, it sounds like everyone's got some kind of beef on their shoulders, so I suggest we do complaint big show.
Yeah! Shannon, you take our complaints.
Yeah, no. Arne and I have to go drink some beer. Excuse me, shoot some beer.
Hi. I really don't want to hear your complaint, but enough of my problems. What's your complaint?
Well, I was thinking that David Letterman skit was a bit, well, dumb. I mean, do you think maybe I could get like a better part, or well, I mean, not even necessarily a better part, but just something more funny, like an armadillo crossing the prairie with his faithful sidekick, Joe the worm.
But that's not funny at all. Look, just wait. I'll get your part in the Big Show News or something, and that'll be funny.
But I don't want to do the news. I want to be an armadillo.
But sir, we don't have any sketches with armadillos in them.
Please.
Now, if you'll just go away.
Well, fine. If I'm not one, I'm not one.
Next. Hi, I really don't want to be here.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, but I've got a complaint.
And what would that be?
How come nobody asked me to do an Indian dance, You fascist!
Well done. Can you dance?
Well, no, but...
Next.
Oh, wait, I've got another one. How come we haven't done anything on 17th century French authors yet?
We just did. It had motion auto in it.
Oh, okay, well, can I complain about something else?
Shoot.
I am just so tired of all the public displays of affections in the halls. I mean, holding hands with one's back.
Look, I really don't want to hear this, okay? Next. Hi. I really don't want to hear your complaint. I'm being forced to listen. So what do you want?
What is it? When you have one of those paper clips that's literally designed to hold 10 papers, when you just put in the 11th paper, the whole thing explodes! Oh, God, that makes me sick. Come on, this is the 20th century. You'd think they'd have a special feature for paper clips that would be designed to hold at least 1 or 2 extra papers. Oh, I hate that. Just thinking about it's giving me this throbbing headache. So, I took one of those aspirin, and it gave me an upset stomach, and I just puked all over the floor. I don't know what's going on. Mister, what is it with his audience? Come on, huh? I mean, you tell a joke, and, they're sitting there. And, 5 minutes later, oh, come on, man. They make me sick. I'm going home.
Hi. I really don't want to hear a complaint. Your life means nothing to me.
Why is it that I am loved so deeply by every woman I meet? What? What? Why is it wherever I go, women tear my clothing off? The shopping bill, it's murder. Why can't I lead a private life just like anyone else? Why does rain fall in drops and not in streams? Why do I keep on doing this with my arms?
Oh, shut up! Your kind makes me sick! Always whining and complaining and moaning and groaning. You make me want to toss my cookies! Why don't you get up and do something instead of sitting around complaining all day? You sitting bucket of putz! You rid of scum trying to catch a bottle! I despise you!
Was it something I said?
The streets are lined with camera crews. Everywhere he goes is news. Today is different. Today is not the same. Today I make the action. Snapshot into the light. Snapshot into the light. Shooting into the light.
Well, class, can anybody tell me what day today is? Beth?
It's Friday.
That's absolutely right. And can anybody tell me what happens on Friday?
I get to go home.
That's not what I was thinking of. Anybody?
I know.
Beth?
It's time for show and tell.
That's absolutely right. And you know what? I brought something for show and tell today. I brought my collection and I'm going to share it with you. It's my penny collection.
That's stupid.
I started collecting pennies when I was a little girl, as little as you are, and I have almost 2,000 pennies.
Wow.
Can anybody tell me how many 2,000 pennies are? Shannon?
2,000 cents.
Yes. Well, has anybody anything to share with us today? Shannon?
I have a primitive man collection.
That's stupid. Andrea?
Are you?
Shannon.
I have two parts.
Okay.
I have a dinosaur kingpin collection. And a long time ago, dinosaur cavemen, they baked cakes in them. And they're in shapes. This is a
Tyrannosaurus Rex?
No, a stegosaurus. And I have another part too.
Oh, let's see it.
The primitive spear collection.
Goofy!
I'm gonna kill you!
May I see it for a minute? Thank you. No, we have a word for children like you, Shannon. Do you know what it is?
No.
Psychotic. Everybody say psychotic. Psychotic. Absolutely right. Shannon, what you do is today when school is over, you run along home to mommy and daddy and you tell them, I am a psychotic child, and you see what they say.
I'm a psychotic child. I'm a psychotic child. I'm a psychotic
Teacher? Beth? Am I psychotic too? Well, I don't know, Beth. What's your collection?
This is my box.
That's stupid. Andrea!
And in my box is my Boer War memorabilia.
Oh, that's nice!
My great-grandfather was in the Boer War. See? This is his helmet. See?
No.
And, no. These are some of his medals.
Whoops.
This is a bullet from the Boer War. It killed him. This is a bandage that they put on him. It still has some blood on it. And this is a surgical instrument which they used to extract the bullet before he died.
Wow.
And this is a piece of his...
Sit down. Here.
You can have it if you want.
No.
Teacher, is that psychotic too?
Yes, that's a psychotic too. Well, has anybody else anything to share with us today? Beth?
Yeah?
Do you have something to share with us today?
Yeah?
You want to share it with us?
Maybe.
Well, why don't you then?
Okay. This is one of my hot peppers from my hot pepper garden. You don't have a hot pepper. I do so. I'll prove it.
Andrea, you have something to share with us today?
I brought it from home. It was my mommy's, and I was gonna show you my celebrity saliva collection.
sex crime.
A sex crime? How do you know?
I used modern police methods. I reconstructed the crime 14 times last night.
Where's Glynis now?
Hey, she's out cold.
How many times have we been this week? Like 3 or 4?
This time I remember to get on tape. Oh, hey, it's like the great men who are protecting us from the moral corruption of today's society.
I haven't seen these guys since my last stint in the can.
So, you gonna get wasted tonight?
Hey, let's watch the monkeys.
Hey, I'm gonna go cruising on the wild side.
Let's go to the pit. It's much better tonight.
That sounds disgusting, sleazy, and cheap.
Hey, there's cover.
I should certainly hope so.
So, you're coming?
Well, all right. You sure these are good, moral, upstanding people. And the mud must be clean.
Oh, hey, you guys are Tom and Jerry, huh? Hey, I got a new shipment in from South America.
Remember, is it crack?
No.
Coke?
No.
Acid?
No.
Grass?
No.
Well, what is it?
Bus passes, man. Counterfeit.
Hey, did you have to hit that old lady?
Hey, she tried to steal the Yugo.
I would have done the same.
This place looks awful.
Hey, there's Tom and Jerry. Wait, that person they're talking to, I thought we busted that scum a year ago.
I think it's just the janitor at the station.
Yeah.
So, like what took you so long?
I stopped some scum from stealing a car.
It was a nice gesture to park the warm car over the cold body.
Listen, guys, you like friends of Tom and Jerry's?
Only when it pays.
Great show, huh?
Those two are indecent.
They look pretty decent to me.
We must do something about this.
We have to get the situation in hand.
Hey, you two are around.
Hey, don't start without me.
So, how do we get into this deal?
Just like the last time, man, but about twice as much.
Twice as much? Where are we gonna get that kind of money, man? I swear to God, you expect me to go out into the streets and sell my...
Die, foul bitch.
And the two male contenders in suits win on a 3 count.
Woo! That's blonde had quite a headline.
Hey, the last thing I noticed was the color of her hair. I'll never get this mud off my tongue.
Hey, you look kind of pale. Seem to have spilled your wine.
She's been stabbed!
Yo, really?
It looks like she was stabbed about the time we left for the wrestling match.
My best friend, wasted, slaughtered!
Anyone feel like a pizza?
No, like a detective.
For killing her. And what would it be?
I don't know, man. Maybe like power, money, sex, or even fitness.
Or maybe the killer just didn't like her.
Hey, can't be me! I'm your best friend.
I was off with the mud wrestlers.
I was puking in the bath. Hey, wait a second. I did notice something. I didn't think of anything of it at the time. But below me, in the next floor, is these 7 midgets who had a trampoline, and they were carrying a trampoline, and suddenly someone jumped out of the window, and they bounced up, and I think they got a murder weapon. And then they clamped down on the window, and then they killed her. It was this guy.
Hey, wait, man.
I was doing this. That's
Right. I did see lots of short people here tonight. I mean, here, you're booked, man. You're booked.
Hey, Bambi, don't do that without me.
Good evening, and welcome to the Big Show News.
I'm Dolly Banerjee.
And I'm not. Seriously, folks, I'm Paul Pepper.
Our top story tonight, Ed Meese. What a jerk!
Thank you, Dolly. There was a great uproar today surrounding the release of George Bush's new campaign slogan. Many people thought that "Head for the Mountains with Bush" might project a negative image of their candidate. And that's why he chose it. Bush said, "What better way to counter my image as a geek than with a slogan for beer?" Gosh, pretty soon he's going to be taking on the media. Dolly?
Ed Meese. I can't stand it!
Thank you, Dolly. Coming up next in the program, our financial advisor, Paul Marty. But first of all, a word from our sponsor.
Coming soon to a theater near you. A man possessed, a man perturbed, a man with a mission. A man who's honest, a man who's psychotic, a man who's involved in various lame subplots. A man with a mission. A man from New York, a man who eats quiche while juggling small rodents. A man with a mission. A man who occasionally wears funny orange hats while guzzling propane. A man with a mission. A man who enjoys helping old ladies across the street. A man who watches Bush and Dukakis debate the excise tax on imported hydrogen-based rocket fuel. A man who gets angry when he can't get his package of Fritos open. A man with a mission. Starring Sylvester Stallone. Warning, there is more dialogue in this ad than in the 2-hour emotional melodrama starring Stallone as an unemployed mime.
Our financial advisor, Paul Marty, has done work for the London Times, the Chicago Tribune, and various rags of headlines such as "Grandmother Kills Unborn Niece." Please welcome Paul Marty.
Hi, I'm Paul Marty. I'm your financial advisor. I'm here to tell you how to make money. Lots of money. We're talking rolling in cash here. Come on, folks. You don't want to end up in a paper shack somewhere near the railroad tracks, do you? Well, listen to me. I'll tell you how to get rich. I'll tell you how to do it. Here's the secret. Screw everyone over. Make no friends. It's a dog-eat-dog world out there, folks. You've got to take. Let me give you a few examples. You walk into a restaurant, right? You see the chips lying on the table, right? Take them! They're yours! You don't think the waitress really needs them, do you? How about kids? You got kids? You don't need kids! Sell them! That's what I did! I sold a girl named Rebecca Butler to a history teacher last month for $1.2 million! And I'm rich! How about pets? You got pets? You don't need pets! Sell your glue! That's what I did! How about fat people? You don't need really fat people! I need really, really fat! Well, whale blubber is almost indiscernible from human fat, and it sells!
Oh, I think that's enough, but thanks a lot, though.
Well, you're welcome.
Paul Marty, financial genius. Paul?
Thank you, Dolly. I've been interviewing people across the country to see what's really bugging them at this point, and I've compiled this list of America's top 10 concerns. Number 10, rising production, falling consumption. Number 9, Soviet and American annexation of sovereign powers. Number 8, Dr. Ruth, sex specialist or servant of Satan. Number 7, the Beatles' lost tracks. Will they be found? Number 6, do I have enough money to buy the lost tracks if they are found? Number 5, am I making the proper fashion statement by dressing in aluminum foil? Number 4, is there more to life than hair gel? Number 3, why does everyone hate me? Number 2, will I ever succeed at Bob's Hairdressing College? And the number 1 concern of Americans today, Ed Meese. Dolly?
And we'll be right back after these messages.
Hi! How many times has this happened to you? You're sitting doing a news show, and all of a sudden you think to yourself, gee, what am I doing? I'm sitting here leading my cushy middle-class existence while there are people starving in the street! But what can I do about it? Well, fear not, good people of America, for now there is new conscience. With this new vanishing cream, you'll lose all sense of responsibility. responsibility for the underprivileged.
Listen to me or he fights the big one.
Conscience away. It's the greatest thing since processed cheese spread.
Welcome back. For our co-commentator tonight, we have Senator Troy Lozar. Senator Lozar?
Good evening. I'm Senator Troy Lozar, and I'm here to talk to you about today's children. Today's children have lost all respect for adults. Take, for instance, a play written by children, directed by children, and performed by children. Now, do you think that this script would respect adults? Well, heck no. We need to teach our children proper respects for adults like you and me. Children today will take any opportunity to lampoon or make fun of adults. And that's our fault. I'm Senator Troy Lozar. Good night.
Thank you, Senator Lozar. Our final story tonight. Jim Morrison is not really dead. He's stranded on a desert isle with Jimi Hendrix, Elvis Presley, and Adolf Hitler.
And coming up in the weather, we have tonight's forecast, dark.
Excuse me while I kiss the sky.
Man, when are you ever gonna get off this island?
I do not know. This is like a show. What is it called? Gilligan's Island? I wouldn't mind if I was just stuck here with if it were just you two. But being stuck on an island with one of the most infamous men in history. Let's face the facts, Elvis. Your music sucks.
Hey, I don't know. I think he's got some catchy tunes.
Yeah. I love Blue Suede Shoes.
Well, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Coming from the pure of Nazi Germany, that's quite a compliment. But, you know, something I still don't understand is, well, why you teamed up with Benito Mussolini.
Why did you team up with Cher? And another thing, why were you three always on drugs? Drugs? I wasn't on drugs. That was a Twinkie high.
Now that I'm stuck here on this island with you folks, what I want to know is pro wrestling fixed? I mean, really?
Oh, well, come on now. Of course it is. I mean, take the time the Irish Sheik lost the title to that Hulk guy. No way. The Hulkster was about half his size.
I don't understand why Americans are so interested in sports. Why not pay attention to something important? Like invading small countries.
Oh, now don't be.
Do not call me Dolphy. Either Mein Führer or Snugglekin. God, Dolphy!
Oh, now, my Fuhrer, you know, I'm sorry, but, oh, come on now. Clarify this check thing with me. I mean, well, why invade?
Yeah, like Mein Führer. What about peace and love and the world? Oh, the lights. The lights.
Now, what I mean, my Fuhrer, is, well, it seemed to me that your strategy was all off. I think that if you had gone to the upper Eastern European countries, which are in a more impoverished state, you could have easily added to your homeland's empire and screwed the commies forever. Then, with Eastern Europe under your belt, you could have easily spread further west in France and further north in Denmark. Oh, face the facts, dude. You screwed up.
And let's not be so hasty, Elvis, my friend. I think it was a stroke of genius on the part of Snugglepins here to annex Czechoslovakia. That action showed the world that Germany was on the move, and it was a power to be reckoned with. And from that point, he was easily able to spread out and attempt at world domination, dude.
But Snugglepins, still, what about peace and love? Why?
Sit down, Jim.
Lights, everything's spinning.
Sit down. What I think he's trying to ask is, why'd you do it?
Well, look at Czechoslovakia on a map, just right. It looks like a duck I couldn't resist. Oh, I don't know. I was thrust into this dictator thing. I never wanted to be a political leader in the first place. I always wanted to be a rock musician. Yummy, 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 I got love in my tummy, and it feels like loving you. Love is that just sweet and good enough to eat, and it feels like loving you.
Last night I said these words to my girl. I know you never even tried, girl. Come on, 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 come on. Please, please me, oh yeah, like I please you. You don't need me to show the way, love. Why do I always have to say love? Come on, 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 come on. Please, please me, oh yeah, like I please you. I don't understand complaining, but you know there's always been in my heart. Hey, no, I know I do love to please me with you. It's so hard to reason with you. Oh yeah, why do you make me blue?
Cut! Stop! Come on. Look, give it up. I mean, look. Your singing was moderate, and the music was lousy. Yeah, look. All I can say is wake up, okay? The 60s are over. The hippies have all got jobs teaching history, all right? This is the 1980s, all right? People want cute little teenage girls prancing around the stage, like Tiffany. You know, ever heard Tiffany, you know?
Oh, you mean the girl with no stage presence? Oh yeah, and she can't sing.
Exactly. Have you ever heard Tiffany's I Think We're Alone Now? Okay, hit it, Arnie.
I can feel your heartbeat, let me touch your heartbeat.
I can feel your heartbeat.
Yeah.
All right. That's Tiffany, okay? That is the way it's done. And it's not girl, okay? It's guy. This is the 80s here, remember? All right, now put this on. All right, here, use this. Here. Remember,
Give it
guy,
a second.
not
Okay,
girl.
hold on a second.
Think Tiffany. 80s here.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Stop. not emulate Tiffany. She's a plateau in musical entertainment. And you can't live up to the Beatles either, all right? Just give it up.
It was a nice try.
So I got cast meeting. Hey, look, does anyone have some kind of an idea or something? Yeah. Look, wait. What's up? Sonia, really? Sonia must. Okay, anyway, all right. Look. Oh, God. All right. Oh, her. Oh, sorry. Okay, look. It's not gonna work, all right? The show's been okay, but, you know, we gotta have a good ending, all right?
Something really good. Something to really spruce it up.
Something hot.
Swan Lake Big Show.
No.
Pro wrestling Big Show.
5K Big Show? Yeah, right. Hey, anyone want to go through hell twice in one day?
Come on. Look. Wait. Come on. We need something really family-oriented. We've offended a lot of people. We need a family. I've got the best idea.
What? It's a story about a guy named Arne who was living with 9 kids of his own. There were 6 girls and 3 guys. The oldest one was redneck from Arcola. And Aaron, who was living with 9 kids of his own. There were 5 girls and 4 boys.
The youngest one really obnoxious clothes.
One day, this guy met this other guy, and they knew it was much more than lies. And they knew would somehow run a show. That's the way we all became the Big Show Bunch. The Big Show Bunch. The Big Show Bunch. That's the way we became the Big Show Bunch.
Introducing TV show.